The remains of late Sir Israel Egwuonwu had been laid to rest in his residence at Utuh in the Nnewi South local government area of Anambra State. Steve Lonai has details of the report.
The sleepy town of Utuh, Nnewi South local government area of the state, was agog with the burial of the late Sir Israel Egwuonwu. It came to pass on that fateful day of 6th February 2025, when an amazing soldier of Christ marched on to eternity. On that day, the family lost a rare gem, a father, brother, uncle, and a husband who remained faithful to his marital vow. Therefore, it is not surprising to see the large convergence of people who came from far and near, including the Knights of St. Christopher of the Anglican Communion, who filed round his casket to pay their last respect to the late Oba Ohimiri I of Utuh. In a sermon, Venerable Chika Mbaini of the Diocese of Amichi Anglican Communion told the congregation that death is an inevitable thing that will visit every mortal. Hence, he tasked them to reconcile their ways with God, noting that heaven has the final verdict.
Today was that we should not wait until death comes knocking before we yield our heart to God. On a daily basis, God brings His word to us. But you see people, because they still have the age, because they still have the money, because they think they have the wherewithal, they ignore invitations which God is giving them, waiting for when death comes knocking.
With the traditional dust-to-dust rites performed by the children, the deceased was later interred.
From far away, thank God for this beautiful weather. It can only be God and God alone. This beautiful weather.
A lavish reception was held in his residence to entertain the guests. The burial ceremony, which had the trappings of Christian and traditional religions, saw the displays of masquerades and cultural dances.
Wonderful man. Fortunately, my nephew is married to one of the daughters.
It climaxed with the paying of homage in honor of the deceased.
That was a very lovely man. As you can see the turn up here, you see that people love him because he's a peacemaker.
He was so good to me, he was so good to us and our family, he was so generous.
He's a peace-loving person. That's what everybody will testify. He doesn't have quarrel with anybody.
The patriarch of the Egwuonwu family, who died at the age of 73, is survived by his wife, 7 children, and many grandchildren. From Utuh, Nnewi South local government area of the state, Steve Lonai, NTA News.